my goodness. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It's a very early one, so I look like death. But I was due to go live with both Spawn and Dan and Sammich early today, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do that and then run around and do my stream later, I might as well just get my stream done. And just do an ultra-long mega death stream and just get it all done. Most of you who are over in Dan and Sammich's chat at the minute will already know what the deal is. We are doing some Gartic phone first in the morning. We're going to be testing out some new game modes. Apologies, I look absolutely dead in the camera right now. Apologies, guys, we don't have Stardew. Sorry, Luigi, we don't have Stardew every day. We just do it on a Monday. So if you're here for Stardew, you can come back next Monday and that will all be good. The boys have already started up, so I've come out a little bit early. Forget about the ads and whatever. But yeah, I'll see how long I last. There's a chance that I'll take a break in the middle of this, but the first 2 hours we're going to be here with Dan and Sammich. We're going to do some Gartic modes. We're going to practice them. I'll let Dan sort the vast majority of that stuff for us. Then in the second 2 hours we're going to go over and we're going to stream with Spawn. We're going to do some Mario Kart with chat, so if you guys would like to join us for that, then please feel free to do so. And then straight after that, I'll probably have a quick break because I need to go and feed the kittens. But yeah, then we will go over and we will do art for the rest of the day. And we're going to be modding in a bunch of stuff into Stardew Valley again, so that's going to be fun. Without further ado, let's get everything sorted. So I'm a little bit behind here. Let's hop over to... We'll just chat for now, actually. Just for now. Whilst Dan gets a code put up.
Do it up.
Hello, brothers. I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a very long explanation as to why the hell I'm on this early. I've just looked
He explained it all yesterday if you weren't here.
Yeah, that's true, but none of them knew that I was going to be live. We all thought I was just going to be dotted around other people's channel. I'm trying to explain to people why I look like death, because it's like 8 in the morning.
I want to see you look like death. Wait, can I see you look like death?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Let's have a pic on Ollie's
my morning
stream
face.
and see death.
You guys get to see me during the day.
Yeah, I look god awful, but whatever, it's fine.
He looks like he's aged at least 5 to 10 years.
Well, Ollie actually looks like
he hasn't put the black hair dye in his beard. Put gel in his hair.
Ollie actually looked like a lord on Crusader Kings this way.
He does look.
Yep.
You know what? He aged like wine.
Overnight, yeah. Since the last stream, I've aged like wine. Yeah, thank you.
You got the salt and pepper beard. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Crusader Kings, Dan, do you have work on Sunday morning?
Hey, what?
Because
this morning, when I woke up and went into work, I saw in the chat you were playing with James. I was like, what? Crusader Kings?
So, not only James, also Sammich. All right, so we are setting up a multiplayer game, and on Saturday afternoon, kind of the time that we'd normally start community games, like midday UK time. On Saturday, we're going to be doing a big multiplayer session. So last night, I was just taking the boys through, and I was just teaching them how to play the game.
And we should teach me how to play the game as well.
You know how to play the game.
I always lose all my people immediately.
Need to consolidate that. Do we have a Gartic link, by the way?
I know. Not yet.
Okay, fine.
I mean, I'm not. We're not going to go straight into Gartic.
Okay.
I'm actually just going to read off of the Gartic chamber and then flick back and forth between Gartic and just kind of.
That's fine.
I just wanted to word the rules into a game mode within Gartic. So just okay, what's the actual flow of this? How many rounds? What's the actual format? And then once that's locked in and I've taken screenshots, then we can do some examples.
True.
If that's okay with everyone.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But yeah, some of these ideas are really cool. And if anyone has any ideas in chat, just shoot your shot. I'll try and keep track of it. I can't guarantee that any or all of the ideas will make it in. Some of them we might just write down and they might come up later.
Yeah.
The way that we decide modes is we try and keep a balance in mind of everything. You know, inclusivity for people who aren't primarily artists or professional artists. We try and keep a balance of, you know, doing objects versus characters, so people who get to do character design or that sort of thing.
Yep.
We make sure to keep it fun, keep it fair. And you know, we try and go with something unique that hasn't been done before, but obviously, you know, there's crossover.
The only way to the police for some terrible singing, hot Sammich dancing, stay up all night, asleep in the Discord chat, never hydrated. Duolingo is all that I stream. Hi, Ollie. And not Bobby.
Oh my god. It's too early for this.
Oh god.
Oh.
I thought he was just talking, and I was like, "What is he?" Oh, I was like, "Oh."
Oh no. God.
Thank you, Maria, for dimming that.
Oh my god.
It's
okay.
It's beautiful. I loved it when when you guys were playing Dota and I came into both streams and redeemed both dancings at exactly the same time. It was hilarious.
You did a great job. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, of course. Discord was not hooked up. Of course. All right, try speaking now.
Oh my god! Have they not been hearing us the entire stream now?
No,
it's fine. It's fine. Everyone's in your chat anyway. They keep bouncing between.
To be fair, I think everybody who is here today is all just dotted around everybody's chat, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. They go where they want to. I mean, Maria, you do not need to have all 3 streams open. It's okay. There's a shared chat. It should be fine now. But I appreciate you all giving us one view. It still counts, even if you just sit in one as views for all of us.
You got this.
But yeah, no. Yesterday's stream was really awesome, Ollie. It was actually a lot of fun.
Was that the Stardew stream?
Yeah. I wasn't at my computer. I was just chilling. I didn't have anything to do, so it was fun to sit and watch you suffer.
break down in fits of tears, which is why my eyes are all puffy, not because of lack of sleep, because you guys made me cry through all of your gifted subs. You glorious bastards.
Just wiping your tears with money.
Yep, absolutely. I'm so sad. You never sub to me. Give more. You guys never have to subscribe. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, then it does help. So fucking do it.
Buy a mug. Please use my code. Huey on checkout.
Oh god, Miko, no.
No, it was all good. It was all good.
Oh, dear.
That is not the norm, guys. That is not the norm on Ollie's channel.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm gonna say it right now. Like, we do not get level 4 hype trains very often.
No, we do not. We do not. I think the last time we got a level 4 hype train was probably my birthday. So, thank you very much, Miko. Thank you very much, Dan, and everybody else who inputted into that. That was very sweet. Oh.
All right. I'm gonna get the Gartic chamber open, and I'll just scroll to the first one that you put in.
Do it.
I'm just gonna read them out, and then my aim is to simplify it wherever possible, and then think about what already exists. If it's similar to something we already have, you know, is there something we can modify to make it different? And then, you know, is it fun? Would it work in an actual game of Gartic with random people, mind you? Because we've got to explain these to people and get them to understand. So yeah. And then all of it will be proven in the pudding when we actually test it out.
Pudding.
But yeah.
Pudding.
Where's my second screen capture?
I would like to apologize
in case you're new
as well. If you hear banging and crashing and screeching behind me, It's because it's very early. I actually have the cats out and in the office today, so they're gonna be running around like fucking idiots because it's their Zoom time. So yeah,
Yeah,
the cats, the cats are banging.
Like Mugenics?
Oh no, no! God damn it! Ooh, that's new. You see, there's a little QR code thing at the bottom.
I did see that. What does it actually
one?
do? I'm
I
assuming it just
assume-
has a QR code of the link, right?
Yeah, it must.
What
do.
QR code?
When you go,
okay.
When you go into a lobby, in the middle of invite and start, there's now a little QR code thing. I assume if you bring that up on the screen and people can just scan to get in.
So the streamer brings it over and gets their phone out? No, that's awful. I hate that.
That is horrendous.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I've got the thing up on the screen. That should be a good enough capture. Alright, so first one that we've got, which is a new idea from Ollie. This one is Hunger Games. So this one would require a few people to... I mean, we can change the number of people. It doesn't have to be 5, but I think it's interesting the way that it's like more than we normally do. So this could be interesting. So basically, the first player is going to be drawing the background and the object, the prize, the golden fleece, the piston cup, the
Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail. Yeah. The treasure, and that is going to be the whatever the person wins at the end. The second player is going to draw their OC, just doing a pose or standing. The third player would draw their OC. The fourth player would draw their OC. So you've got 3 players with their OCs laid out, background, and an objective. On the 5th round is when we start to decide who wins. So the 5th player would choose which of the 3 players to knock out first. So they'll kill them off with a trap, or maybe burn them alive, or they get struck by lightning, or fall in a trap, that sort of thing. And the 6th player, the same thing, they'll get knocked out, and the final player wins. Keep score of surviving characters. Whoever character survives the most times wins. So kind of like how we keep score of Secret Auction and higher lower.
Higher lower, yeah.
So it's a bit of a game of chance, you know. So we take that. Yes.
So did
Sarah
we.
called you out immediately.
So did we. Sarah's probably on the train to London right now, and we got to the start of the stream, and I was like, if I'm gonna be sat here talking for 2 hours in this stream, and then going over to the Spawn stream and talking for 2 hours, and then literally having like 10-minute break to grab food, and then doing my own stream, I was like, you know what? I might as well just mega bump this stream and just keep going for the entirety of the fucking day. There's no point in me not.
Crazy.
My voice is just gonna die anyway, so I might as well just do it live on camera.
What is your stream tonight? I don't remember what you normally do on Tuesdays.
It will be tonight's stream is pixel art, so we'll be doing we will be putting Alien into Stardew Valley.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, you could definitely cut that short if you needed to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you were like super tired, but yeah, no, it sounds like a lot, but
it'll be fun.
It's not too bad.
It'll be fun.
All right. So as for this mode, I think it's definitely got potential. One of the major issues that I have with it's not really an issue to me because I don't care about rounds taking a long time. But if I just go like, we're usually not very strict with time, so you know the arena and prize could end up going to 10 minutes. Each person would have to draw 3 characters. So each person has to draw 3 characters because you got different backgrounds and you're just drawing an OC again. So that could get repetitive. That's fine if you have different OCs or you draw a different character.
Yep.
And then you've got the last 2. It kind of seems like arbitrary. Like how do you decide who gets knocked out?
Oh, it's totally random. It's totally up.
It's random, yeah.
So the whole point of the thing is like the way that the Hunger Games work is it's based upon, you know, who you got goodwill with in terms of the judges. So the people who are knocking out are in essence the judges, and they can just choose whichever one they do not like the most, so to speak. Not in any artistic sense or any like hostile sense, but just like they can pick their enemy. All right, so that kind of means that they get knocked out. I suppose one way that we could quicken things up is in terms of the background, forget the arena, just draw the prize and have like a 5-minute prize draw. So
yep. I like that. Yep.
That cuts down some time. And then we have to just be, if we could do maybe longer rounds for the characters but very short rounds for the traps, then that should cut it down.
Yeah, so maybe they could like write what happens, like killed by, like you could write a death message maybe. Killed by a falling anvil or something.
Yeah,
like in a video game.
The classic Acme trap.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, but again, at the end of the day, the trap doesn't have to be anything overtly complicated. It can oh my god!
Yeah.
It's early when my freaking alarms for waking up keep going off. Jesus.
I have that same alarm that just actually made my heart rate raise by like 20 beats because I heard that alarm.
But yeah, no, it doesn't have to be anything complicated. Like, it shouldn't take you too long to draw a tidal wave, for example, or like them on fire, or with an arrow in their head. Like, it's not going to take that long.
Yeah.
We could go all out and do incredibly detailed stuff, but that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to have a winner. Hey, Pasiyoshi!
Yep. Yeah, I can imagine a scenario like where, when we're dealing with random people, we've got some people who come in who are good artists, some people who aren't as good artists, and we want everything to be inclusive. And I think this is a good way to bring in that like gamified aspect that we have with some of our other modes. I like it. I'm wondering. I really hope that people aren't mean about it. Like they don't just like see 3 characters and they're like, this one is a stick figure. I'm going to kill the stick figure, and the other 2 characters, which are like rendered, whatever.
Yeah.
I hope that people aren't mean in that way, and I don't think it. You don't. Normally it won't be seen as mean by us if you do that. It's not a. It's not like you have to think a certain way. It's more like a coin flip or a rock paper scissors sort of. It's simulated chance is what we're trying to make, like with the higher lower card game. So whenever it comes to people's opinions and emotions and that sort of thing, it can feel like it's targeted, but in this game mode, it's not. So that we got to make that clear.
And you know what our chat's
like? Yeah, overall,
to be honest, I feel like sometimes the stick figure will win just out of spite.
Yeah, the stick figure's so good though. It's everyone remembers animator versus animation, like figure, stickman.
Like Cyanide and Happiness is using stick figures.
One thing
if I remember correctly
that we could do with some of these game modes, if we come up with some that we really like today, we can go ahead and we can write them down as ones that we definitely want to add to the wheel.
Oh hell yeah!
Stuff like, for example, this, where we think we
might have a Pringles.
Little bit of... we might have a little bit
It's got Dan-approved branding.
If we have ones that are a little bit sort of like, maybe we need to test them out with chat to see how they feel about it. And I suppose there is the chance that this week we could just use it as an excuse to almost try it out before putting it on the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea too, with some of the ones we're not sure about.
And then
I think some of them on here, I'm like 100% sure they could go on the wheel, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Alright, for that one, I'm going to react with a Kermit looking... Kermit putting a finger to his lips. He's like, yeah, so think about this one. Alright, moving on to the next one. So we've got Locked. I don't know about the name or anything like that, but basically, you're going to draw a darkened silhouette, so like a blacked out silhouette of a character that hasn't been unlocked from a fighting game or Pokemon or whatever, like what's that Pokemon sort of thing. So it's going to be a silhouette or a shape of a character. For every other round, you're going to get other people's silhouettes, and you're going to fill in the darkened space with a creative design. I want to emphasize for people to give it a name, and a fighting style, and moves, and all that sort of stuff. Flesh it out within the context of like character design, because I think that's going to make it really interesting. Because imagine, there's like a silhouette of like a sexy woman or whatever. There's a lot of breathing room you can do within the character design to make it interesting. Like you could have her like do like a helicopter kick or something like that. Could be her special move, and it's like, oh, that's cool. I can imagine this character doing this. We don't have time to draw the helicopter kick, but you can think about it. Like use your imagination, sort of thing.
I have a idea for this then. What if we put the moveset and fighting styles to the third round? Give it to another person to
people see the character and they're like, okay, what moves would this character have? Okay, I like that. I like that.
Something like that.
So
they can interpret what thing this character can do. So it might be different than what the one who drew the character intend to, but I guess it will be hilarious to see what other people think about that character.
Yeah, it's so cool seeing like one of my favorite videos was someone who's like really good at Street Fighter, and they have like this giant hulking character that's really slow, but they're just so good at the game that they just make it look like they're a dancer. Like it's so cool.
Yeah.
So there's definitely room in that space, and it doesn't have to be a fighting game. It could be like
PB. Morning Jam. So James,
I definitely like that idea, Sammich. That's good. You got any feedback, Ollie, for that one?
Not really. I just quite like the game mode. For people who were here sort of like over the Christmas period, it's very similar to the present one we did, right?
Yes. Yeah, the old silhouette thing.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I think
give James a kiss on the forehead for me.
Say
it's from Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a big night playing Crusader Kings for the first time. I almost think actually the simpler the better with this. I like just I feel like, I don't know if chat agrees with this or not, or you boys agree with with this or not. I actually just prefer the idea. I like the idea of giving it moves and stuff. I actually just kind of like the idea of like creating a character out of a shape. Like
just doing that, just focusing on the full shape. Yeah, and that means we could give more time. That's the thing. If there's less rounds, there's more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost like a masterpiece round, sort of, if you think about it like that. So maybe we'll go... I'll put an asterisk next to this.
So for people on my stream, all I'm doing just in the background whilst we're discussing this is I'm just kind of, I've got a masterpiece open and I'm just kind of drawing just ideas and stuff of what we're kind of visualizing for some of these game modes.
Oh, that's cool.
Just to
let us know if anything comes up. Right. Make sure you take screenshots of what you're doing.
I think I've just got a masterpiece open and probably on just for example, just to give chat an idea of what we're talking about, because obviously, like, talking about it is one thing, but if they can't visualize it, then it doesn't quite always make sense, So
we can visualize it because we've done this before heaps of times, but then chat can't visualize it. All right, next one, Airbenders. I actually kind of like this one. This one seemed really silly, and it was kind of like once I thought about the visual of it. In text, I didn't really understand it. Then I thought about the visual, and I thought that's really funny. So I'm going to read it as Ollie wrote it, and then I'll try and explain it to you guys. So the first player draws 3 elements, but the elements are wacky. So the elements that the next character is going to bend. So it could be like cheese bending, duck bending, clock bending, slime bending. Like it's just elements that are weird and wacky, which I think is really funny.
Anything
and
like
bending.
Bending.
Bender bending.
Bender bending.
The second player creates a bender based on 1 element. The third player creates a bender based on another element. The fourth player creates a bender. So basically, going to have 3 characters, each representing the 3 elements, which I think is cool. This is really, really funny.
Basically, we are making a team for bending tournament on Avatar Korra, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is exactly what it is. We're making the ultimate bending team. No pun intended.
Yeah, I think my feedback for this one is like kind of echoing what Ollie said with the previous one. I think simpler is better. I think there should be one element and one character.
Yeah.
Or like multiple characters for the one element, like drawing with background style. The idea of an element that is wacky and that character controlling is really funny.
Yeah.
Doing that 3 times with like long, so we always go quite long for character design stuff, could get exhausting after the third one. You might be like, oh, I've got no ideas left, like I can't possibly do a third character. And also if we have less rounds, that's more time to do each drawing. It's you can go more in depth with the thing. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. That might come to testing as well. I think it could be simplified, but it's really funny. I actually really like it. And seeing a visual example would instantly explain. It kind of gives that same vibe as bake a cake, where you got these ridiculous ingredients and you put it together and make this cake that's got like a car tire as the base of it and whatever.
So, just to remind me, have I written it down so that the first person writes down 2 or 3 different bending techniques?
3 elements, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's basically the first time is like writing prompt, is it?
Yeah. So you could draw the prompt. So again, as I'm kind of drawing on my screen, I'm kind of like drawing a prompt. So I've got, I don't know, like a cheese. I've got like,
I see.
I'm gonna do like an apple, for example. And then, I don't know, I'll do something else simple, like, I don't know, elephant bending or something. Hey, Chives, welcome in.
Elephant bending.
Hey, Chives.
Imagine you're the one who gets elephant bending and you have to draw an elephant. That's just so mean. Oh, I love it though. It'd be so funny to see visually as well.
Or, I don't know, fucking Kirby bending, like, whatever. Like, it could be anything.
Kirby bending. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it could be literally anything. That's the ridiculousness of it. I like that. It's got similar vibes to Bake a Cake, but it's very different.
Yep.
What do you think, Sammich?
Yeah, that's cool. That sounds cool. I would like to see what kind of bending people would come up with.
Your mom bending.
Wow. Oh my god.
Well, as long as someone can draw it toast safely, I'm up for it.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
All right, so that one is a tick from me. I'll go to the next one, which is perfect date. So you start with a drawing of your dream date. Each player makes the date progressively worse, which I'm a fan of making things cursed. First player draws their ideal date sitting at a table across from the other players. Okay, so it's like, bombshell babe or bombshell guy. The vibes are nice, sort of thing. So a decent amount of time to draw that. Every following player adds something to your date to make it progressively worse. So like the building is on fire, the decor sucks, the food is bad.
It could even be something on the character.
Yeah.
The date is actually not who they said, that they're catfishing or something, like.
Or we can make it look like the first drawing looks like we see our first date while we drunk, and as we going sober,
they were drunk
see
the
more
whole
flaws
time.
On
goggles, roast into glasses. I like it.
I like that. That's cool. Good morning, Chives. How you doing, sir?
Morning, Chives.
So what do you think? I think it's simple. It's simple enough. It could definitely work. It's I have a feeling this could replace Blind
Hi Napu,
Dates
good morning.
Morning, Napasina.
in that slot. Because I was never too much of a fan of Blind Date because it's a bit ambiguous.
Mm.
I don't know how you guys felt about it.
Yeah, whatever. Everything is up for consideration. So no, I'm happy.
Everything is up for eviction.
I enjoy what Sammich just said in terms of like the beer goggle aspect. I think that's kind of cool. I think it's fun.
We're peeling back the veneer, and maybe the character is not who they seem. This next one got a cackle from me, and it is like so funny. I imagine the visual, and it's hilarious to me. I think I'll explain at the end what I think should be a rule, like a hidden rule or unspoken rule for this, but I'll go and explain. So you start off with a normal character, so it can be anything that you want. It can be an OC otherwise. And every round you're going to make it more and more swole. So you're going to beef them up, improve their muscles, their pecs, and if you don't know how to draw muscles, it's okay. Just make them bigger.
Are we going to draw the character from the beginning for this one, or we just erase and draw over the previous?
So this one's going to be a draw over, kind of similar to Monsterify. Do you remember that one from Halloween?
Yeah,
you're going to get a character that will be drawn on the first round. You get maybe 10 minutes is a good time, I think. Every following player is going to change one body part to make them even more jacked. And please keep it like safe for work. It goes without saying. If they're a female character, just give them something to cover if their objects get bigger or smaller. It goes without saying.
Look, we love Sausage's stream, but we are a different vibe over here, alright? It's fine. If you want to draw titties, there's plenty of places to do it. Alright? If you're over here, you can, just make sure they're covered.
Yeah, they just are going to be covered. Every player will do that until the character is fully jacked up. So, be 4 rounds of that. Was it 4? We could do groups of body parts, or we could just individual body parts. So, if you're doing
just a quick one for the guys who have just come into my chat. This morning, we weren't supposed to be streaming, but I just decided if I was going to be on 3 streams today, I might as well stream it myself. So we've got a bumper stream today. We're going to go for a very long time. I'll take a little break at lunchtime. At the minute, myself, Dan, and Sammich are just exploring new Gartic ideas. So these are ideas that we've got down for new game modes for Friday's Gartic. And we're just going through and seeing if we can fix some stuff out for them.
Maybe we can adjust on the fly. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can see when we actually try to draw it later, I guess.
Yeah. Another little hidden rule that I think should be always a given is when they get jacked up, their head should stay exactly the same. So they always have a jacked up body and a tiny little head.
but you could max out anything else. You could do you could do a huge neck on a teeny tiny.
The head just stays exactly the same.
And it could end up like people with like bulky hands but skinny legs, or bulky legs and skinny hands too.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny if they were disproportionate. But yeah, so that is those 3 modes. I think all of them get a. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a Kermit with his mouth open, like oh. I think all of them should be able to make it in without any adjustments. Maybe the Airbenders one slightly, but we'll get into that later. All right.
Only upper body buff. We don't need leg day.
Exactly.
Is that a personal preference, PV? Do I need to tell James?
Exactly. That's what I mean. If we change the number of rounds, then you can decide which part of the body gets buff.
You decide.
But yeah, that one's cool. I like that. This is a new one from Sammich. So we've got the idea of starting a normal. See, you guys been sneaky there.
Hi,
Yeah, we got a
Frozen
sneaky
Lake.
stream. It's going great. It's going great.
Good.
We've gone through some cool ideas already. Do you want me to briefly summarize them, or do you want to just find out later? It's up to you.
A real quick summary of what we've done so far. At the end of the day, I'm still drawing. So if you guys want to take a sneak peek, I'm currently doing an example for Airbenders.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right. So for the first one, it was Hunger Games. It was having just the first round, just drawing a prize that the contestants are going after. It can be, it can be anything as a prize. That's fine. The second player will draw their challenger. The third player will draw their challenger. The fourth player will draw their challenger. The fifth player will decide. They'll be the judge. The people in the sky that decide who dies first. And then the sixth player will decide who dies second. And then the last player surviving will win that round. And whoever wins the most rounds of their character surviving will win the whole thing. Kind of similar to how we have high or lower.
One quick note on that: if we don't have enough people, I suppose one way that we could do it is we could down it to 2 players going up against each other and just 1 judge as well.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, just adjust the number of rounds based on players. Do you want to, if you have the Discord open, do you want to just edit that message just to have that rule there somewhere?
I can potentially do that if I find it. Yeah.
So only 1 player to start. Yes.
Yeah. And then we tally that up, and then it's usually If you've ever played high or low with us, which I think you did last week, right?
Yes, we.
You will.
Yeah, I think we did.
Or was it the week before we did high or lower? I don't remember.
We've played it a lot over this year, so people will know roughly what it is.
Yeah.
No idea.
All right, next one. I'll quickly go through. This is the one that Ollie's doing on the screen, or was doing on the screen before. Airbenders. Basically, you're gonna have a one person's gonna draw 3 elements that are going to be bent and controlled. They're not typical elements like fire, water, grass, whatever. They can be random objects or liquids or whatever. So it could be like honey bending, cheese bending, clock bending, Dan bending, whatever that is. Your mum bending.
Dan bending.
So they just control that as if it's like a airbender, like the last airbender element sort of thing. The second player, mum bending sounds nice. The second player is going to pick one of those elements to be theirs. So they're going to control that element. Third player is going to choose one of the other elements, and then whoever's left with the last one will do the last one. I think we had a note that maybe we could just do 1 and 1, but we'll leave that up to testing, I think.
Hi, Yudus. There is no announcement for this, Yudus. This is just like an impromptu thing that we do to discuss about
all-day stream. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly it. 10 a.m. Oh, that's fine. We start at 8 a.m. here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is why
good morning, Yudus.
Dead.
I mean, that's pretty early, right?
I legit just woke up. Ooh. Did you just woke up from the alarm we hear from Ollie's earlier?
Oh, that alarm. That woke me up.
I love how
all right,
I'll just woken
jump
up
to the next one
gambling.
after you're done. 10 here? Oh, 10 a.m. there. Too.
10 a.m.
Okay,
10 a.m. Yeah.
PGB is still in bed. That's all right. Just listen to our voices, cozy up in bed. Get your cereal, turn on your morning cartoons. Alarm.
So apparently, Yitu superpower is his immune to alarm.
Very good. Very good.
Where was I? Okay. The second one, which I think was actually really cool, is we're drawing out ideal dates. So on the first round, you draw your character sitting next to your ideal date. Then each following player is going to add something to the drawing to make the date progressively worse. So it could be, you know, the kitchen's on fire, the food's really bad, the other person turns out to be a catfishing. I think Sammich said, you know, your character's drunk and maybe they're not as good as you thought they were, or something like that. Some things to make the date seem worse, and just make it more and more cursed. Like maybe they're actually a dog and you're just dreaming or something. And the dog's just like, you wake up and the dog's licking your face. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah. I'd like to see people be creative with that. So that is a perfect date, which might end up replacing blind date, which we used to have on the wheel.
Actually, your parents.
Actually, your parents. Oh god.
Jesus.
Steroids is the next one. We're basically going to make your characters into a gym rat, like super swole, too swole to control. Went to sleep 4 a.m. because I was editing a stupid alien video and playing Duolingo.
What
are you doing?
You didn't have to go to bed at freaking 4 to do that, guys.
You could have done it the next day.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I know you didn't want to miss the alien concert, but it's okay. I would have delayed. It's not a problem. We appreciate.
If we ever play that one, so Quack gonna be having a mustache.
Ooh.
Which one is that, Yeetus? Is that the pretending to be human? Oh, the date one. The date one. Yeah. Yeah, I would date Sir Quack. I would definitely date Dan. The character Dan would definitely hook up with Sir Quack.
You gonna hook up the mustache together?
Oh god.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. They'll hook together and like
Pringle bending,
holding hands. Pringle bending. Oh my gosh.
Pringle bending.
That's fantastic. I'll just make this a bit bigger. All right. The next one is steroids. So, like we said, we're going to make the character very swole. So, in the first round, it's just going to be a normal character drawing round. You've got 10 minutes. It could be an object as well. That's an interesting idea. Like a car. How would you jack up a car?
Ooh.
Every following player is going to make a single part of their body even more jacked. So you could do the chest and 2 arms, or you could do the hands, just the hands, and like the legs.
So kind
of, or you could break it down into calves or whatever.
Yeah, so the principle in this one was less that you start jacked and more that you start just kind of like normal, and then everybody takes turns to jack it up a little bit. So
yes, yeah.
It doesn't have to be. Don't create a super jacked person and then try and get people to go over the top, because some people may not be able to do that kind of as well. So try and go normal, if not sort of like do a skinny version of your character if it's already jacked, and then like it's up to everybody else to basically pump them full of steroids.
Yeah, and stick figures are like the perfect like starting point. If you want to draw a stick figure, like go for it, because that's like the opposite end of the spectrum. Some people can just like add more muscle so easily if it's just a stick figure.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah. And the other hidden rule is that the head has to stay the same size. So this is a tiny little head on the big, muscly, swole body. So that's where we're up to now. The judge at the end?
Oh, that's a good idea, but I don't know how to implement it into the round.
We are the judges when we go through the reveals.
My right arm is always bigger.
I hope the right arm is always bigger. Yes. I'll get out the protractor and the measuring tape on the screen. This game mode is coincidentally made for you. Oh, 100%. All right. How do we feel about those modes so far? Anyone got any feedback on that? Obviously, it's good to see visual stuff. So, oh my god, I'm just looking over Sammich doing Kirby bending. Wait, you got the Apple logo on your shirt?
Well, on the knuckles, yeah, it's instead of the crescent moon, it's got like the apple, yeah.
I got. Dan is just perfect for cheese, you know. Same color scheme. Do any of them seem complicated? Like they don't make sense at the beginning?
Sound fun? I think most of them are pretty self-explanatory. I think in terms of the ones that we'll probably end up sitting there and trying to explain more, I think the first one will probably take the longest to explain, because you know what people are like, they don't like to start the game unless they are 100% sure that they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But I think that's just going to happen regardless. So I think almost we don't. Wait, would you stop going on?
It's unavoidable.
How many alarms have I got?
Steroid mode seems really fun, but newer people might struggle with which part to change and likely mess up.
Well, actually, that's why we do stream today, Frozen, to try ourselves and make an example for it. So when we actually put the mode in the Gartic stream, we already have a visual example on how it should be done.
Yeah, we like to do. I don't know if I can find the Halloween modes. If we go back far enough, we'll get them eventually. So like we do kind of previews of these are the Christmas modes that we did. Where is it?
I think
so. We do examples
with the steroid mode, Frozen Lake. What would probably one way that we could get around this, and I think have we done this before? I think it's a case of each player is only allowed to change one muscle, for example. So if you are going to draw, similar to what we did with the Halloween one, if you are going to change one thing, it has to be an arm, or it has to be a leg, or it has to be like the chest. It can't be like all of it, if you know what I mean. And hopefully that will sort of help that out.
I'm trying to go to the Monsterify mode. Where is that?
That also will hopefully help out in terms of people not spending too long on it as well, I guess.
Yeah, here we go. So this is the Monsterify mode, which is kind of similar to the steroid one we're talking about now.
That's right. It was
Monsterify, we asked people to change one body part at a time. So you can see we got Santa Claus turning into Krampus sort of thing. And his arm turns into a knife. His face turns into a demon. He grows a tail. It's like everyone's pretty just changing one body part at a time. If the character stays the same, you're just kind of changing it slightly. But yeah, that's the basic premise of it.
I think people did all right when we did Monsterify. We can always go back and have a look at the what's it called, the old ones that were posted in the Gartic mess, and see, like, have a look and see how people did it. Have to mess with deltoids as well as won't fit the body in the frame. Yeah, I mean,
I knew you were going to go into the anatomy. It's not going to be like okay, this muscle group specifically in this area. It's more of a loose guideline. The popcorn is missed. Oh no, you ate popcorn. Did you drink all your drink immediately? Do you have a drink? Make sure you get a drink. It'll be like, this person gets to the arms. The arms are muscular. Okay, now move on to the other part. The next person gets another part. It's like, you get the arm area, you get the torso area. Maybe you've left the hands small, so the other person's like, oh, I'll do the hands. It's like.
But equally, it's up to each individual player to change what they want.
Yeah.
Maybe what we just add is, like, you can change the previous person's thing within reason, as long as you're not getting rid of the core of what they've drawn.
Yeah. We don't want people to just erase everything and redraw it.
It's only
how many
like
turns is it going to be?
3-4 turns.
4?
Like nothing. Yeah.
4? Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's how
guess
we
it
did it
depends on how many people in the lobby. If
there's like
there's
30
a lot of
people.
people, we can go like 4 to 5, or if it's only few, it's just 3 to 4.
Yeah.
I mean, this has turned out a little bit more superhero-y than airbendery, but you know what? I'm down with it.
I like it though. It doesn't have to be. It could be, it could be superheroes.
Yeah.
Miko, maybe you also should get more popcorn while you get that more drink.
You don't want to fill up on popcorn though. It's early in the morning. Have a nice lunch. I'm gonna have a little snack. I got my pizza. You got any snacks, Ollie?
There's some cookies laying around somewhere.
Just on the floor.
Yeah. I can have cat food. It's no problem.
Cat food.
I'll quickly blast through these last 2 or 3, and then we'll get into doing some drawing. All right. Gartic ER. I really liked this. This is cool. This is something that I think is quite unique. So basically, we're gonna draw a person.
Yeah, or just
all
the
these
body
kind of
part,
start
like
the same, or
what?
a body part. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just probably just legs, or arms, and then people can draw on it later.
Yep, and then we're gonna kind of have a similar format to the previous one. We're adding a wound or disease to the drawing. The third one is going to be adding a complication, so more of the disease, or the body part looks worse.
Dan just bring crime
scene back. You realize it's just knockoff. It's not any different to knockoff. And then the fourth person to draw a cure, and the cure could be anything. So
yeah,
it's interesting. I like the idea of like having a setting sort of thing.
That's what I was thinking actually, Frozen. I was like, are people going to be comfortable drawing what is in essence gore?
Well, we don't have to do it like actual disease that draw blood. It can be like the wound sprinkling some sprinkles.
Yeah.
And the cure can be swipe a donut on the wound and put the sprinkles on the donut.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What? It's too early in the morning for this shit.
It makes sense in some universe, I guess. It's interesting. I can't help comparing it to steroids. Like there's a few similarities in terms of the format of like a co-op drawing. But I think it's different enough in terms of setting. So if we can change it slightly so it's different, I am like keen on the idea of like a hospital, or like wounds or injuries or stuff like that. I think that's cool. Starting today with an Ollie, Dan, and Sammich stream, today will be a good but cursed day. Steve with wither. Oh, he's got the wither effect. That's kind of cool. Maybe like a mystery, or like a super rare disease that is made up by the first artist or whatever, and then the other people have to find a cure for it.
And yeah, we can also put a rule into this to prevent it's too gory. Just make it if it's have blood, don't make it too scary for people. Probably just a sprinkle of blood. But I think people who've been coming to our Gartic sim doesn't care about that.
I've never had anyone draw gore realistic enough to trigger a response.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
So my stance is I don't really care about gore. It's more just like sexual content and like TOS that my mind goes to. But yeah, in terms of like blood and stuff like that, I know it's an issue in different cultures, and I want to respect that. So, serious decision while alien is blasting. Wait, was that alien blasting the whole time?
Yeah. Charles played Alien. Yeah.
Oh, you bit of the Saw series? Yeah, my mind goes to Until Dawn. That game. That game desensitized me to a lot of gore as well.
Yeah, do it.
You want to hop on Gartic and draw something? Well, we can invite you in, Yeetus. Definitely, we'll get onto that very soon. I'm gonna give this a Kermit doing a dressed up like Darth Sidious.
Ooh.
All right. Chronicle. This one I really thought was cool. I didn't understand it at first, and I hope I understand it after reading it again. But if I don't understand, then Sammich, like, you can clarify because you're the one who wrote it.
Okay.
Basically, you're gonna draw an event. You're gonna draw a depiction of something, but draw it as if it's carved into a tablet or onto a wall. So it's like you're making a cave painting or an embroidery or something like that. You know, you're doing an image of a memory that happened in the past or something. The second round is going to be drawing a continuation of it or what the event resulted in, and then the third one is going to be doing the conclusion. So you're kind of trying to make a story, I guess.
Yes, that's basically it.
Is that how it's meant to be laid out?
What? It's supposed to be
Is that
what?
how it's meant to be laid out?
Sammich? Yep, it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, it's basically if just imagine if you are going to like a cave and see a drawing of prehistoric people trying to pass their story into the next generation. They make drawing from on the cave wall.
It's a
like
drawing of a cave family asking if they could pass the salt.
Yeah, that could be like that. And then probably on first round we're drawing that a family passing salt, and then the second drawing someone from the family is using salt. I think, and and the conclusion, the final drawing, the family getting poisoned by whatever they think it's a salt or something. So it's basically making
beginning, middle, end sort of thing.
Yeah, it's making a comic book panel, but we are using
Ooh, okay.
The style
comic
of
book panel is a good idea. Break it up into 3 parts, maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what we keep it we keep the drawing on its panel, so people will just clear the drawing that they see from the previous one. Oh my god, how to say it?
Maybe we could have instead of clearing the panel, have divide the canvas into 3. Hi Yeetus, welcome to my channel. I still see you the same. You don't have to come into my channel, but I appreciate it. But dividing into 3.
But if we divide the canvas into 3, wouldn't it be too small panel for everyone to draw?
It would be small panels, but it would be more of a progression. It would be more of a progression, beginning, middle, end, for the artist actually participating in the drawing. So it'd be like, this happened, then this happened, then this happened. But if you're the third artist and you see the second drawing, you don't know what came before it. So it's hard to come up with a a proper ending that might be sad or epic or tragic or whatever, like a nice, satisfying ending sort of thing. So if you're making a story, you need to know what happened at the beginning, what happens in the middle that's a complication, and then what resolves it. So it's just better for story making if you can see all the parts involved.
That's actually a good idea then. Okay. Let's make it three panel on one canvas.
Okay. And it's also distinct as well. We haven't got anything like that yet. It's kind of similar to I don't know if anyone else has played in Sausage's Lobby, but he has a mode called Comic, which is just it's like a 4-piece comic panel, and everyone like does like each panel, and it ends up being really funny. And some people do it like manga style, or some people do it like graphic novel style. Ends up looking really cool at the end. But yeah, Kid Frozen Lake asked, "Are we going to be mimicking art styles on this one?"
Yeah, I guess to make it more, I don't know, to make it more consistent, we should try to mimic the style of the first drawing.
So would you be drawing, you know, if the first one is like a background and all that sort of stuff, would you need to draw the background and the second one, that sort of thing? It's tricky.
That's why I want it to look like it's made on it looks like it's carved on a stone tablet or a wood or
it's a memory of something like
or drawn on draw on cave wall. So we make it simple enough so everyone won't draw too complicated drawing, and the other person can follow
so
the art style.
Make it replicatable sort of thing. Okay, yep, I'm on board with that. Yeah, if we make it a 3-panel.
Wait, let me pull out what I mean about the drawing style.
Would have been really kind of useful with this. Would have been you know how you've got this is obviously not doable, but just hypothetically.
Yeah.
You know how on Frankenstein you've got like the layered downwards one?
Yeah.
It would almost be good if you could see a preview. If you could have like a sideways one, but you use a preview. I wonder
That'd be cool.
You know how we accidentally glitched out the the one the other day where it was. I wonder if we actually did do the mode wrong. I wonder, but it can't have done. But I wonder if that first one, if you do it layered, and then you can also do a background, so the first person can actually still see the first style, if you know what I mean.
Waiting for a story like in the old caves of XXX painting, where were found leading to discover that Sammy's long ancestors in the Paleolithic age were massive booty devourers.
So yeah, if you guys see my screen right away, I need to turn off that Discord.
Chives, to be honest, I will say that I'm struggling a little bit to keep up on this one. A little, like, personally. I don't know if anybody else is struggling to follow this one.
It's 3 cave drawings. So it's going to be cave drawing number 1 is what the original event is. So what the story starts with. The middle one is going to be how the story continues. Maybe there's a complication. Maybe there's one of the family members dies or something. And the last one is going to be the ending to the story. Maybe they all grow old and whatever. But it's going to be communicated through cave painting, embroidery, tapestry, whatever. It's just a simplified art style that we're kind of enforcing as a theme so that you can copy.
Of Sammich dancing.
Thought he said he wanted to shoot himself.
I stay up all night, asleep in the Scott chats. I never hydrated. You only go. It's all that I swim. Hi Ollie, anak babi.
Why is your voice like this? What's going on?
I'm trying to whisper while Dan is explaining.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
But if you guys, if you see what I'm showing on my screen right now, what I'm imagining that people will draw in that similar thing.
Let's have a look.
If it's carved on a stone tablet or wood.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get the stream up so people can have
I
a
was
look.
imagining more simple than this, like just like a white background or a black background with just line work, like just like a cave painting.
This is the if people want to make it like it's carved on the hard medium like stone on wood, it could be like this. But if people wanna be just drawing, can make something like historic cave wall.
Yeah, I think people
Or just make something like this.
There's Ollie inside of Ollie inside of Ollie.
Oh my god, there actually is. I've just seen it. Oh my god.
Just make it something like this. If you wanna put it like a drawing on a leather or a cave wall or a parchment.
All right.
Can make it as simple as this.
Let's have a look at the settings then. Let's see what we can frequently.
Yeah, if you just do like silhouettes of characters or like impressions of characters.
Would this work?
I'm sure it could be done.
Would this work better almost as an animation?
Because you get to see you get to see the onion layers.
You get to see.
Ooh, are we gonna do our first animation mode, guys? Are we doing our first animation mode?
That would be interesting.
I know that great.
But the problem with animation is we have to draw it like maybe like 3 frames per second. So we do need to have a lot of rounds. But if it's just
if it's just 3 rounds and it just animates between. But the advantage of doing it as an animation is that you get the onion layers. I know that people don't like animation, but you won't need the fill bucket because we're just going to be doing simple caveman drawings. So they don't need just as an idea. But the advantage is that you get to see the background layer of the previous drawing, so you can see what the previous round was.
I like my paint.
You like your paint bucket? But then it goes back to what I was saying about the beginning, middle, end. If you're the third person, you can't see the beginning, and you don't know what came before. Oh, it's a bit tricky.
From the previous drawing, you can make changes.
The only thing why it could be good in animation if we can set how long each drawing shown on the animation. So like maybe 3 or 5 seconds on the first drawing, 3 or 5 seconds on the second one. So it don't switch to next frame very quickly.
Yeah.
I'll pin a link.
Probably what we're gonna end up doing is the boys will probably continue because I'm gonna have to head out and stream with Spawn in a little while. But yeah, it's just a case of we're going through and we're talking through and just doing notes and whatever, and like examples of the game modes now. And then what the boys will probably do is continue on for a bit and do some actual game modes with you guys. To see if we can figure out how it works, get some examples, that sort of stuff.
Yep. If you want to join, I'm going to open it up to 6 people, just so it doesn't blow up. So if you would like to come in and be part of the creative process or whatever, it is much appreciated because it makes the quality better. Yeah, go ahead. That's all good.
You still doing Mario Kart? Yeah. I'm still doing Mario Kart. So we're just doing this now, basically, because we were gonna do this anyway. And then obviously we'll switch over to Mario Kart. Probably what I'll do, Spawn, is I will also keep streaming. I'll set up a shared chat, just for you and me when we're done with this. It'll probably still be in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So normal sort of 10 o'clock time. Yeah, you answered that as I typed it. Yeah. So I'll set up a shared chat and we'll stream together. And then once we've done a few hours on that, then I might take a quick 10-minute break and then I'll do my stream just early, basically. That's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We can figure it out. It's not too difficult. To be honest, just let me do it from my side, and then all you need to do is accept it. You'll be all right.
Does Spawn have Firefox or Chrome?
So you may need to open the link in Chrome. That's the only thing. Chrome is the Firefox or Chrome is the only ones that work.
Awesome.
Firefox, yeah. All right.
You just have to log into Twitch on Firefox or Chrome, and then you'll see it in your DMs.
Yeah. It just doesn't work on stuff like Opera. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work on Opera. Yeah. It's stinky.
The
man always has something for dinner. Don't we all?
Oh dear. So, Spawn, what do you have for breakfast? Ollie gonna slide in my DMs. Woo! God damn it! Jesus. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna slide into Spawn's DM live. You're here.
Yay! Woo!
How many more have we got to go through? Was that it? Or was Time Machine's the last one, right?
Yeah, so I had some feedback for Sammich's one to maybe simplify it or maybe an entirely new mode, but moving over streams. Okay, cool. Welcome. Time Machine. So basically the same sort of format, drawing an event that happened as a cave drawing or whatever, but then you're going to draw the event 100 to 1,000 years later. So, or it could be a place even. It could be like you have this tree that's really small. Then 100, 1,000 years later, it's this big tree. And then 1,000 years later from that, it's like this big chunk of wood that's surrounded by like this futuristic city or something like that.
Oh, the tree has becoming bionic. It has like mechanical implant or something.
Or it's like going to the future sort of thing. So that as an idea, I think could be cool, and it gives people a chance to draw an object or a thing, or like go into environment design, background design, because I know lots of people like doing that, and we don't want it to just be all character design. So having stuff on the wheel that's more background oriented, like pathways and stuff, is really good. So that could be another mode, or it could be part of that mode, or it could be a different mode. I don't know what you guys think.
I think it's better if we put it as a different mode, because for me it sounds like a different thing. Because if what I meant by chronicle is it's a record of something that already happened. That's why it's named Chronicles.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, yours is more of a story.
Hear me out. Could we not combine the two? So in terms
That's
of
what I'm thinking.
Chronicle and Time Machine, is it? In terms of the first person can draw a background, but it needs to leave almost space for somebody to do some sort of story-based artwork, whether that could be on a building or whatever.
Okay.
Then almost so the next person
leave the background and then keep drawing afterwards. Okay.
So how's about 4 rounds? The first person draws almost a background from history. The second person implements almost like a cave drawing or a sculpture or something like that into that world. The next person then almost upgrades the city so it's a later point in time, and then you do the same thing again. And you could do that a couple of times. And then we see how this place evolves and what kind of, I don't know, artwork the people in that place.
Similar to a visual novel.
Yeah, kind of.
How we have that background and then story kind of thing. Okay. I like that. That's cool. That's really. It might be difficult to explain, but it is really cool.
It might also be difficult for newbies to draw as well. Like newbie artists might struggle to do tiny details on somebody else's background, if you know what I mean.
Well, it just depends what they draw, but I think if as long as there's a big enough canvas space, like a wall or a tree or something, maybe maybe for the newbies they could draw like a box and put stuff on it, like just a text box or something. Put stuff in. I don't know. It might need some testing. In the first round, we draw the background. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Kind of similar to how we do visual novel, where we have like a background set piece that stays for the whole duration, and then we have keep drawing. So, you've got the cave drawing on the wall, and then the next person, progresses time, and then maybe the cave drawing fades away, and then someone else draws another inscription of a cave drawing. So,
but that actually far away from the concept of what I thought about Chronicle, because why I have idea about Chronicle is the first person is already setting up the start of the story. So yeah, and the second one's continuing that, and the third one is actually end the story, not just imagining.
All right.
And I'm thinking about why I'm using an old a simple cave wall drawing, so
it's easy to replicate.
It won't be too hard for people who can draw complicated stuff.
What about all right, hear me out here. This mode would be probably first, like maybe max 3 rounds. Okay, the first person draws what is in essence, and this could be on a background. They draw themselves some sort of cave painting or a sculpture or like something that tells a story from almost an ancient time capsule kind of point of view. All right, sort of like a chronicle point of view. Why don't you then have in every other round, everybody has to interpret that cave painting or whatever the hell it's going to be into a background. So you would basically draw over the first person's, but you would you could screenshot it and you could take what that person has drawn in terms of a story, and you could almost
and draw it actually happening.
Realize it as it is happening, and you could add characters if you wanted, or you could just leave it as a background, or you could do it 3 rounds, and the first person does the background of what's happening in the cave picture, and then the following person adds the characters in, or something like that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite jam flavor? Was it grape? Exactly for what Frozen Lake said.
Yeah, I think what Sammich wants out of this mode, and I agree, we need something. Well, we don't need something that has like a story, but it would be nice to have something that has a cohesive story throughout. And it's not going to always come out when we're dealing with random lobbies and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But the idea of having beginning, middle, and end is what Sammich is trying to is trying to kind of enforce with the format, is to try and get that middle bit and then get the end bit instead of going beginning end.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if we have our normal format of the first person does something, the second person does something, the third person can't see what the first person did, and then it's just end. It's like beginning, end.
There's no continuation from the first one if we don't include the first one.
Or is there a way we can have it so that the third person can still see what the foundation was by the first person and then continue it on?
I mean,
or end it off.
Yeah, so the only way that we could do it is by not seeing the second person, I think.
Why would that be?
In terms of
wouldn't you want to see the second person's drawing as the third person as well?
But that's what I mean. But
so you want to see the beginning and middle?
But that's what I mean. I suppose.
What if you just do keyboard drawings and have 3 rounds?
Peanut butter, of course.
Peanut butter jam.
Or if there is pork jam, I'm definitely gonna have pork jam.
Pork jam. Toe jam.
You call it?
BBs and jam. Nice.
But yeah, I think
What if we do 3 panels on one canvas?
I think 3 panels on one canvas is the best one to make it as a good chronicle.
Okay. The other way that I was kind of interpreting this, okay, and this goes back to sort of like the way that cave drawings or whatever would be drawn. So, I mean, if you guys want, you can come over to my screen in a second.
I'm looking at it now.
Cool. Forget this. Forget what I'm drawing now. So, you know how like the Bayer tapestry and cave paintings tend to be like going from left to right. They never tend to be sort of like comic panels or stuff like that. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Left to right.
Do it left to right. So
like one continuous drawing, but it starts.
Story 2. Not obviously not story 2, but you know what I mean. Continuation. Story 3. And then so it's almost a part of. So this would be your first drawing. Something's happening. Oh my god, they're praising the almighty Dan in the sky. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Like.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then story 2, I don't know. The Dan is angry. And his mustache gets smaller. And
Woo, Dan!
He smites
he's
them
so
all
excited
with his massive angry like thing, and oh my god, the bunny rabbit is
my
running
angry
away.
thing.
And then the almighty story 3, I don't know, the almighty Knuckles. This is such a bad drawing, by the way, but you know what I mean. I'm just kind of
No, we're just spitballing. It's all good.
Creates a massive flood that destroys.
He parts the Red Seas.
The massive Dan in the sky, and you know, so basically the first person.
This all of a sudden became very biblical.
But you know what I mean, like, so for example, it kind of works more like how your cave painting almost would work. Now,
this is actually what I imagine when I think about the.
There we go. So we got to find a way to explain that so that it's clear. We are all on the same brain cell for a sec. Exactly. We got to find a way to explain that so that it makes sense straight away to new viewers. So we can work on that. That's fine. Now that we understand it, we can distill it later in our own time. Yeah. So we're happy with that? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
So I'll give that one a Kermit. I'm running out of Kermits. A Kermit looking at the sky uncertainly. He's like, All right, there we go. We've got through all the modes. Does anyone in the chat have any crazy modes before we go into testing?
The other thing that I was gonna ask is, are we gonna be replacing some existing modes for this? Are we
probably?
Are we just gonna add? And does anybody have any suggestions in terms of chat as to ones that, you know, they really struggle with when we try to explain it and they don't really get, and maybe it's not worth it.
This is the current wheel. If everyone wants to put up the wheel in their chat, if they have it available.
Comment more with horizontal 3-panel mode. Yeah, so almost if I go over here, right? Let's go with Bayer tapestry, right? I don't know how relevant this is to a lot of people. So you see the Bayer tapestry, right?
Okay.
It's the Norman Conquest. Okay. It does this. So the story is this is not 2 pieces. This is one long piece, basically.
Yes.
So
yes.
Story goes.
I immediately thought of this when you shared it.
All the way along. If you're looking at it in real life, you can see it on that.
It's all one continuous drawing, but it's like it's read from left to right. That's how it works. Yeah.
But in terms of the way that we would format it, just so that it fits on the screen, would just be similar to this first one here, where it's like cut it down just so to show stuff. So first part, second part, and what we would have would be like a third part. But in reality, it's more like this. So it's a really long one.
Yeah. And that's why I show you the carving on the stone earlier. It's actually like this. It's a carving on the Borobudur temple.
Yeah.
It's actually it's carved around the around the temple.
So in terms of the example I've got on
if
screen here, like obviously what we want to try and maybe do is try and do it almost more cave painting style. So I've just done an example of story here, but for example, you could grey all of this out. You could do some stone texture if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think we leave that up to the artist to decide what style.
What they want to do. Yeah.
We want to distill it out. We want to distill it down to the simplest thing, so that people don't need a history lesson or an explanation, or they don't need to be shown. It's just like, okay, this, and this.
Yeah.
We're doing a story. It's 3 panels on 1 canvas. It's a beginning, middle, end. That's it.
No worries, Chives. Thank you for popping in.
Quackification.
Have a good night, Chive.
I've got the wheel up on the screen. The modes that we have are Frankenstein versus mode, Smash or Pass, Draw It But Cursed, Bake a Cake, Random Colors. Oh no, Ollie hates that one. News Reporter, Translation Telephone, Evolution, Mimic, Higher Lower, Album, Pathways, Secret Auction, and Fusions. Are there any double ups? Right now, there's no double ups. So, if we want to add a mode and keep the existing size of the wheel, which would be easier for me, but I'm happy to change it and adjust all the ratios and stuff, would be to remove an existing mode to add a new mode.
Well, we probably can make a poll on the Art Hub channel if
you reckon?
For just put the mode that already here and pick everyone's favorite, and the one who gets
and then go down the list.
Amount, it goes down the list and replaced by the new modes, I guess.
I mean, we could also do a new wheel, just but like
new wheel with new modes.
Yeah, that would be
not even that, but like we could add some of these new ones. We don't necessarily have to take a whole bunch up. I was just thinking, for example, like if people really struggle to understand a certain mode, and it's an excuse if we're editing it, it'd be an excuse to get rid of one that people really don't get. But equally, we don't have to. We could just add.
Don't be afraid to kill your babies. That's my mindset. I would kill each and every one of these on the wheel. I would kill all of them. I would do it. I'm not precious about any of these ideas.
Exactly, and
even my favorite one.
Equally, kill any of the new ones as well. Like it's fine. Like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And equally, you know, we could always bring them back. You know.
Yeah.
That's what the document's for, so we don't forget.
Yeah.
The ancient tapestry.
The
Gartic document. Can I quote you on "kill your babies"? There is a quote command, I believe. I set up at some point. How do I do it?
/ add quote, is it? Sorry, exclamation point add quote, and then you put the quote in, I think.
Add quote, I think. That's number 1. So I wonder what quote we're up to. I think it's like number 3.
This is great, thank you. So, no.
Well, it's been added.
Right, okay, fucking wonderful. I don't know why my bot's getting involved in this, but in terms of like what I was saying there, like for example, whenever we try and explain translation telephone or we try and explain news reporter, we often spend like half an hour trying to explain because people just don't get it.
Yeah.
Which obviously means we could obviously go back and rework them for a few weeks and see. Like obviously they could have a comeback.
Just put them back in the R&D department. We just have a look at them and just
have a look at them and see if we can figure them out a little bit. Just because that's
a good point. Yeah.
It's not
Are there any
saying
of these?
Goodbye to them forever, but it's us saying, you know what, like they're taking forever for us to try and explain. People don't get them. Let's put them on the count for now and see if we can rework them a little bit. I'm gonna pop this up with grabs and motion, and then I'll start getting shit sorted. No worries, dude. Let me know in chat when you're
very shortly. Yeetus. I will have to take a break for getting something to eat. I have something prepared, but it will take me time to make it, so... I wonder if we'll have time to do drawing today.
I mean, you guys can obviously continue on without me. I would dare say Spawn's looking to start at 10. Obviously, if people
No, it's okay, Yeetus.
If people want to, they can, like, even if you two are more than welcome to come and join us, and then we can come back and for after we're done, we can do some quote unquote Gartic.
We can do that.
Check
we'll
Discord.
See how. I'm not sure how late it will be on my end.
Yeah. So what it tends to be is I don't tend to go on Marika for more than 2 hours. So I think 2 hours.
That would be
from there.
Maybe we can try to try one new mode at least, either
yes,
airbenders, perfect dates, steroids.
Yes, let's do one in like a shorter time frame, and then.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What happened, Ollie?
Oh my god!
What is Napu? Is it in the art
chat.
stream art submissions?
Lobby chat.
Lobby chat, or is it?
Lobby chat.
Lobby chat. She's got the official Art Hub mug.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Hang on, it's too zoomed in.
It's beautiful.
Too much zoom.
You are an Art Hub now.
I love the pencil sharpenings. Even I don't have the Art Hub mug. Look at it in all its glory.
Wow.
I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for buying the Art Hub mug, Mapasina. I hope you enjoy it.
You know what would go good with your Art Hub mug? If you had a Gartic phone calendar to go with it.
No. Napasina has done enough. Napasina's done enough by purchasing.
Napu, thank you so much for getting Ollie's
mug.
merch.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. I again, I don't make a huge amount of money from it, but I just like people having the chance to have fun, stupid shit. So I'm glad that you decided to get it. So there you go. Thank you very much, Pace.
Nice plug. Nice plug of the mug.
Very good. Very good.
All right. We're going to get into some Gartic phone now. I'm going to switch over the tag very briefly. Ollie, you're free to leave whenever. Thank you so much for helping with stuff.
I can stick around for 50 minutes, and it depends on how long it's going to take. If you're going to take a long time to draw, I'm going to do the modes in full, then obviously I might have to dip out, or I can sit here and I can watch your stream. It's fine.
Yeah, we can just keep streaming until we're done.
Yeah.
I think I like Sammich's idea of just doing one and just doing it fleshed out.
Yep.
And then the other ones we can do later at some point.
That's fine. So what I might do then is I'll drop out of the lobby. Did that just get rid of me? I think it should have just gotten rid of me.
What? No, you're still in the lobby.
You're still in the lobby.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there I go.
Yeah, you left now.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So I'm happy to stick around with you guys. And whatever game mode you decide to do, just for the time being, I'll do a version of it on my channel. Just playing around with Gartic, and then when Spawn gets back, I'll drop out of the Discord call, and maybe we'll catch up later. We'll see. So I'll still be here for a little while, and yeah.
All right. All right. Which one do we want to do? I'll put a poll in chat. How's that? We'll do a poll.
Guys, go over to Dan's chat to check out the poll.
When are they gonna do like stream chat polls? Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's so easy. They just literally put it in the stream together menu. Like,
you know what
it should be there.
Also really want from them? I really want stream long polls where the streamer can just like unlimited polls where the streamer
That's like predictions, isn't it?
Yeah, like probably 1 hour long poll, right?
Or even just like it's up to the streamer when to end it. So like for example, if you've got for example, when I've done a Monday stream, or like when I did my last Uma stream on a Monday, and I wanted chat to tell me what they wanted me to play, I wanted to just have a poll up the entire stream so that when people popped in and out, we could just like they could vote as when they came in.
Comes in progressively, and sometimes at the end there's a big spike.
Yeah.
The post for chat is only last, I think, at most
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Then
10 minutes.
it is automatically and you just so.
You returned? No worries, dude. No worries. All right. In which case, you guys keep on going. Spawn, let me know. Are you pretty much ready to go? Take your time. No, it's all right. I am going to. All right, boys. I'm gonna hop out of the joint chat. Yours should still stay up, and then I'm gonna set up a new one with Spawn. And yeah, I'll still be here for a bit. So you do what you want to do.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, guys, vote in that poll in Dan's channel. If you're not already in Dan's channel, get your butt over there.
I can only have
game mode you want to do.
5 results. I'm gonna have to pick 5.
That's fine. Maybe go
I'll pick
with
the ones that might
sure
seem
about.
shorter. Yeah. The ones that we're sure about are definitely these 3. That one. I'll swap that one for this one.
I'm gonna mute for a sec whilst I explain to Spawn how the stream chat works.
Yep.
Okay, so Spawn, if you're logged in on Firefox, if you go to Twitch, and I'm just gonna send you an invite. It should come up in like your whispers thing, in your notification thing. And then all you literally need to do is click on accept, and then I can deal with the rest of it. Whenever you're ready.
Be interested to see what gets voted for.
And just in the meantime, I'm going to let's hop over to Dan's channel. We've spied on Sammich and done Ollieception. Let's go to Dan's channel while we wait. See what you guys get up to.
Pringles. Pringle. I can go to chatting. Got my Pringles.
Ooh. Dan's gonna do a Pringle bender. Pringle bender, I mean.
Oh, you're doing airbenders. Okay, cool. Gonna continue streaming Marika on your channel or just with Spawn? I'm probably just, to be honest, I've already started. I'm just gonna keep streaming.
Like, yeah, only gonna stream for 30 hours today, guys.
30 hours.
30 hours.
Yes.
30 hours.
Oh my God, Ollie!
30 hours.
Thank you so much.
No,
41 months.
Thank you.
That is almost 4 years.
Good God, that's a lot of money.
How have I been streaming that long?
There you go. There you go. Blah, 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 blah. You are very welcome.
Much love.
You guys do more than enough for me. Got to return those
We're all
favors.
friends here. We're all friends here. Wow. Wow. All right. How's the poll going?
How is the poll?
Oh, okay. Steroids is in the lead. Someone else has to vote. Yeah.
Is this rigged? Hi, Chaos. Good morning.
I don't think it's rigged. You can vote.
Oh.
Wait, that's even older than me. Wait, Frozen, are you under 4 years old?
Do we connect chat before I go live? Yeah. So if you accept the invite before you go live, then I can start a shared chat when you are live. All right. So get into the accept the invite and then go live afterwards.
Yep.
How you doing, Chaos?
You know what's happened with Stream Magic?
You know what? Everybody seems to want steroids, so I missed it.
Hell yeah, steroids! All right, we're taking steroids, guys. Get your butt ready. You know, you get ready. Get that needle. Just, you know, get it all primed and ready to go, and then do the. All right.
Well, I mean, Yidis, if you wanna draw something dateable on the steroid game, you can do that, but we will we will make it swollen instead of make it uglier.
I'm really sorry. I totally forgot to give a shout out to PB.
Oh, you gotta give a shout out to PB.
Here we go. Sorry, guys. I totally forgot to give a shout out to PB. If you like incredible artwork and you like a whole bunch of other games, I think you were doing VR chat yesterday, some fishing in VR chat. Please go and check out PB. I totally forgot. That is my bad. In Discord.
I do a shout out for PB.
Cool. All right, chaps. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys for now. And then potentially I might speak to you again later. We'll see what happens.
Catch you later, Ollie.
Bye, Ollie.
Good luck. Goodbye.